Criticism is inevitable. The more you grow, the more opinions you'll attract. And not all of them will be kind. Many people buckle under pressure, let it get to them, or react impulsively. But truly elegant women know that how you respond to criticism says more about you than it does about the person criticizing you. True sophistication isn't just about looks or behavior. It's about how you keep your composure in the face of challenges and judgment. In today's video, you'll discover 7 powerful strategies to handle criticism and social pressure without losing your class, confidence, or control. 1. Filter the criticism. Not everything deserves your attention. Not every critique is worth your time. There's a big difference between constructive feedback and empty opinions fueled by jealousy or ignorance. Elegant women know that trying to respond to everything is a waste of energy. So before reacting to any negative comment, they ask themselves 3 key questions. Is this coming from someone whose opinion actually matters? Is there something useful I can learn from this? Is it worth replying, or is silence more powerful? If the criticism is constructive, they take it in and adjust accordingly. If it's just a nasty remark, they move on with grace. How to apply? Next time you're criticized, ask yourself, does this add value to my life, or is it just trying to throw me off? Choosing your battles is one of the clearest signs of sophistication. 2. Never react on impulse. Respond with intelligence. An elegant woman doesn't get swept up in momentary emotions. She understands that impulsive reactions can damage her image and give the criticism even more weight. When someone makes a negative comment or tries to provoke a reaction, the immediate impulse may be anger or the urge to defend yourself. But sophisticated women do it differently. They take a breath, assess the situation, and respond with strategy. If the criticism is unfair or malicious, often the best response is a simple smile and silence. That shows the comment had no effect and that you're above petty provocations. If a reply is necessary, it's delivered calmly, firmly, and without personal attacks. Something like, interesting point of view. Fortunately, I see things a bit differently. How to apply? Before replying to any criticism or negative comment, stop and breathe. If needed, wait a few minutes or even hours before deciding how to respond. Elegance lies in controlling the situation, not in reacting impulsively. A truly winning mindset doesn't just come from talent or opportunity. It comes from how you think, act, and rise above challenges. Elite women don't wait for luck to strike. They create their own opportunities with intelligence and strategy. If you want to build an unshakable mindset, make confident decisions, and learn the secrets of women who achieve everything they desire, I have something special for you. Introducing From Ordinary to Extraordinary, the journey to becoming an elegant and powerful woman. A complete guide to transform your thinking, posture, and the way you handle any obstacle. Discover how successful women shape their mindset and apply these principles in your own life. Click the link in the description and take the first step toward developing a mindset that will take you to the top. 3. Set boundaries with class and assertiveness. Elegant women don't just ignore unnecessary criticism. They also know how to set boundaries when needed. If someone crosses the line or keeps pushing with invasive remarks, silence might not be enough. It's time to stand your ground. But that doesn't mean losing your composure or being aggressive. On the contrary, sophistication is about saying no clearly and firmly, without ever raising your voice. For example, if someone keeps commenting on your personal life, a firm yet polite tone can shut it down. I appreciate your concern, but I'd rather not discuss this. If the person insists, the best move is to change the subject or remove yourself from the conversation. After all, someone who doesn't respect boundaries doesn't deserve your attention. How to apply? If someone tries to shake you with repeated or invasive criticism, practice short, direct responses. Don't give room for unnecessary debates. Your firm posture is more than enough to command respect. 4. Inner confidence, your shield against other people's opinions. Criticism only has power over you if, on some level, you believe it. Truly elegant women build such solid self-confidence that other people's opinions become irrelevant. This means they are clear about their values and goals. They know who they are and what they want, so they're not easily shaken by outside judgment. Don't need validation to move forward. They strive for growth, but don't shape their decisions to please others. Learn from constructive criticism, but don't internalize mean-spirited comments. When you trust yourself, criticism loses its impact. You might hear what others say, but it doesn't define who you are. How to apply? Strengthen your confidence daily through posture, self-awareness, or empowering habits. The more you believe in your own worth, the less weight external judgment will carry. 5. Stop justifying your choices to people who don't deserve an explanation. One of the biggest traps when facing criticism and social pressure is feeling the need to justify every choice you make. Elegant women know not everything needs an explanation, especially to those who've already made up their minds not to understand. Whether it's a decision about your career, lifestyle, or even your appearance, you don't owe anyone an explanation. If someone questions your choices with a critical tone, instead of launching into a long defense, you can simply say, "This works for me, and I'm happy with my decision." That shows confidence and ends the conversation without opening the door for further judgment. How to apply? Whenever you feel tempted to explain yourself, ask, "Does this person really deserve an explanation? Or is my confidence in my decision enough?" Choose your words strategically and don't waste energy trying to prove your worth. 6. Turn criticism into fuel for growth. Truly elegant women don't just ignore destructive criticism. They know how to use the right feedback as a growth tool. Not all criticism is bad. Some offer valuable insights. The difference between someone who gets easily offended and someone who's always evolving lies in their ability to filter and absorb what's truly useful. So when criticism comes your way, ask yourself, does this come from someone whose opinion I respect? Is there something useful here that can help me improve? If I didn't like the comment, but someone else received it, would it still make sense? If the answer is yes, use it to your advantage. Great leaders, entrepreneurs, and influential women got to the top because they turned feedback into opportunities for growth. How to apply? Instead of feeling attacked, view criticism as a tool for self-improvement. The secret isn't avoiding judgment. It's learning to use it wisely. 7. Elegance lies in selective indifference. Finally, one of the biggest secrets to dealing with criticism and social pressure without losing elegance is mastering the art of selective indifference. Sophisticated women understand that not every provocation deserves a response, not every criticism deserves attention, and not every opinion carries value. This means they choose where to place their energy. They know giving attention to negativity only empowers the source. They avoid draining arguments. They know that grace and discretion speak louder than trying to win a debate. They use silence as a powerful response. Often, saying nothing at all is the greatest sign of strength and self-control. The truth is, criticism only gains power if you give it importance. The less impact you show, the faster the issue fades away. How to apply? Anytime someone tries to provoke or criticize you without reason, ask yourself, does this really deserve my attention? 90% of the time, the answer will be no. Choose indifference as a sign of power. Criticism and social pressure will always exist, but how you handle them defines your level of sophistication and self-confidence. Truly elegant women filter criticism, choose their battles, set boundaries, and never let irrelevant opinions shake them. After all, those who truly hold power never need to prove it. Now tell me, which of these strategies do you already use, and which one are you excited to try? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Want to develop your posture, confidence, and elegant presence? Download From Ordinary to Extraordinary, the journey to becoming an elegant and powerful woman, now, and discover how to transform both your image and your mindset. The link is in the description. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. See you next time.